What's up, y'all? Now, those who know me know I usually do an episode of True Virtue. I haven't been doing them a lot lately. That doesn't mean I haven't been virtue saying, but I just finished the day with focusing on what centers me. And I think it's really that try to focus on clean energy because we got to deal with some hard shit sometimes in life, right? So I always try to focus on virtues. For my personal life, for my personal development, working with people. I think it's important that we have a balance of good, and then we got to deal with some bad sometimes. So today I'm going to be talking about service. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible, right? It's a little cleaner, it's a little nicer energy. Um, it's so important that you focus on service. You spend some time serving somebody, something, providing value to somebody's life. We have to deal with the trash. We have to deal with the dirt in life. People do dirt. People hurt us. We hurt people. But if we can find some time to serve other people, whether it's volunteering in a nursing home once a month, whether it's cleaning something, whether it's doing something to help somebody, it's really important that you take some time to focus on other people. I do believe that, what is there, 300 million people on this planet. We spent a little bit of time, whether it's an hour a week, dedicating our time to that old lady down the block, down the hall, spending some time trying to clean, trying to help, trying to do something. It should be a balance. You should have a balance to your life. There's good and there's bad. So you got to deal with the shit, but you also have to clean up the shit, right? So today I'm going to be talking about service. So service is using our gifts to be of service, is the fullest expression of our lives. Each day, we find a multitude of ways to be useful. So there's a bunch of different things we can do to be useful, how we can help people. So some people use their music. Some people use their ability to talk. Some people use their skills, whatever it is. There's something that you can do better than most other people. And if you can spend some time to share that, you can impact the world. You can start to change things. So whatever we may achieve, the quality of our own life comes from the quality of our contribution. So no matter what we do, we have to find time to give back. If you study history, you'll see all these so-called gangsters, people who've done some crazy shit, they found time to give back. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's an angel. We all have issues, right? But finding time to do something, to give value to other people, to inspire people. Sometimes you got to knock people in the head to inspire them. Sometimes it's tough love. Other times it's not. So I'm talking about the virtue of service. We notice what others need. We discover their wishes and respond helpfully. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just pay attention to people and try to find out what it is that they need and try to help them. I used to believe that you have to tell people what to do, and I use a platform sometimes where I just say certain stuff, but at the end of the day, people have to make their own decisions, right? You can show people certain things, but they have to be the ones to make those decisions. So it's really important for us to, when we are of service, to spend time just listening and helping and whatever skill set you got, because there's something you got that nobody else has. So find time to share it. I promise you, it'll level you. It'll separate you from your depression and your aggravation and stress. It'll separate you just temporarily enough for you to feel recharged. So we don't wait to be asked. A spirit of service invests whatever we do with excellence. We give our very best effort. People who want to be of service can change the world. So we're all here, I believe, to change the world in some way, somehow, to get with groups of people, to change the world, to find a way to do something good or bad, right? We all have that power within us. So we're talking about service today. I'll make this video real short. Find some time to be of service. That's it. There's always somebody close to you who needs some help. They need a positive word. They need somebody to show up and carry their bags, open a door. You know what I mean? Nobody's perfect. In your dirt, try to find time to clean. So everybody can be great, because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love. Sometimes the people who you love the most hurt you sometimes. And if it's done with good intentions, you'll see it and you'll realize it later in life. But if it's undisciplined discipline and people are just abusive or they're drunk and they're high while they're doing it, that's undisciplined discipline. So I think at the end of the day, love generates the most positive energy. And sometimes tough love is the best way to get through to people. So the practice of service. I look for opportunities to be useful. I hope you find some time to be useful to someone in a good way, not to be an enabler, someone who, oh, let me be useful. Let me just get you a bottle of liquor. Maybe to some degree, but try to do something clean. Try to find some time to be useful to someone and help them. I work with wholehearted enthusiasm. What are you excited about? What charges you? Is it art? Is it speaking? Is it music? Find some time to dedicate that energy. I do throughout things for my family and friends, thoughtful things. So we all want to be appreciated. We all want to be loved, right? So it's nice to do thoughtful things for people. I always say that. I used to feel like if I open the door for somebody, you better say thank you. And now I just want to open the door because it's the right thing to do. I'm not waiting for your thank you. I just do what I'm supposed to do because I know what I'm supposed to be doing on this planet. At least I feel I do. So I'm not waiting for a thank you. It's nice, but we should know what our purpose is. I don't wait to be asked when something needs doing. So when you walk around your community, you walk around your house or your street, wherever, you see things that are out of place. If you could spend 5 minutes to try to fix it, clean it, help, you can contribute a lot in that little bit of time. And a lot of times people are watching you. So they see those nice things you do and then they want to do nice things. And then it becomes like a ripple effect. So I give freely of my time and attention. Right? Sometimes if you don't have money, if you don't have things, the best thing you can give is your time. If you're poor, you're home, whatever, you still can give a little bit of time to listen to people and inspire them, right? So if you don't have something to give, you always have time and you can try to be kind. One of my favorite quotes is, be kind. Everyone is carrying a cross you know nothing about. So even though on some of my platforms, I'm critical, I say some crazy stuff sometimes, and I mean it a majority of the time. There has to be a balance. You can't just beat up on your kid all the time and never show affection. You can't be like, go hard, you better, and then never sit down with them and say, listen, I want you to understand why I did that. I want you to understand why I went through this. So it's important that you have a balance in life, right? People want you to be one way all the time, and human beings aren't one way all the time. We have pieces to us. There's different times, different ways. You try to be respectful to people's culture. You may do something a little different. So I think it's important that even if you're harsh to your children or anyone you care about, you're tough, there should be a time when you're soft as well. You know what I mean? It's like a balance. So I give freely of my time and attention. I try to give freely, right? I use my gifts to make a difference in the world. We all have gifts. If you can charge someone to change or do something better through your music, through your art, through, your job, whatever, maybe we should try to find that time to, and remember what we're here to do. We all want to get money. You know what I'm saying? We all want to get money, but we die one day. And the legacy we leave behind are the people we affect, good or bad. And a lot of times people hate a drill sergeant. When you go to the military, they hate their drill sergeant, but once it's over, they love their drill sergeant. A lot of times we need discipline. We need that person to look us in our face and tell us we fucked up. You're doing stupid shit right now. But then we also want that person to pull us to the side and say, yo, you did good here. You did good there. I use my gifts to make a difference in the world. Let's try to change the world one day at a time, right? I am thankful for the gift of service. It makes my life a prayer. It makes my life a prayer. So service is one of those things that's close to my heart. I love to serve people. I love to help people. I love to push people. I love to just watch people. I think people are the most beautiful, amazing creatures, and they disappoint sometimes because they have their own issues. They have mental issues. They have trauma, and I'm sensitive to those things. So I just wanted to make a quick video because anyone who knows me knows I would always make these virtue videos, and I've never stopped thinking about it. And I want you to know, hopefully, today, tomorrow, you can find time to be of service. If it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes to somebody in your community, do 5 minutes of something nice for yourself, 5 minutes of push-ups, service for yourself, something for someone at the corner store, hold the door, right? And don't look for a thank you. It's important that in all your dirt, you find time to pick up a broom and a mop and clean a little bit. So until next time, I'm going to say, peace.